So hi, hello everyone. I hope you all are good and just previous haircut video also enjoyed a lot and just will be bring back with the same consistently with a different part of the haircuts. And this haircut is something bit of the very signature for something new. So that's a regard you can just top print section we separated for one side if you want signature thing to left to right. So that is a regards I can just separate the partitions with a very triangle. And the center box section I'm just separating for that. And this haircut is very clear, something is very multiple layers it will be going to carry forward, and it will be adding more layers into the top, bottom and overall to the crown portions. It will be visible more bounces thing. And top of that she done last time done the chemical like straightening parts. So she wants she want to remove everything about the previous chemical parts. So that's a regards I can just came to the multiple layers and to be carry forward something bouncy things. So all the subsections are to be taken back with very clearly, and the sections are very neat and clean, this each and everything. And I want to before cut the back area portion is separating because after that something she want to add multiple layers. So the bottom portions I don't want to be reduced much. Why? Because it will be length carry, top of that it will be add more layers. So that can be carry forward some different parts and it will be create and just elevate the more layers, and it will be capable for a bring up to the more layers to top of that. So the nip area portions also will be separated for one more section. You can just see I'm just explaining by help up to the comb as well. And back I'm taking with overall the elevations also explained, and just before start the cut I'm just giving to one length basic haircut. Every customer comes and they expected that they shouldn't want to be reduce the length. Apart from the length they create wants to be multiple layers. A carry forward also is easy, and just manually they do the styling also, it will look so neat and clean as well. So that's the regards we just kept in mind. And the bottom portions we just giving with a just similarly for giving to the 90 degree. So apart from the length we just keeping the same and just adding and just creating to something more layers for it. The very fine things you can just see on it, and then just after done the haircut and just cross checking, and another side we can just take into same thing. Now come to the crown portion. The nape area I just take very tiny bit up to the guideline and just back crown portion. The rest of the hair just creating to the layers, and the bottom portion just separated help up to the clip, and just exactly lifting with up towards to the 120 degree, and the rest of the hair I'm just adding the layers. So here you can just see the elevations, it will be a lot more changed. Something like similarly O direction. Why? Because how much we lift up to the elevations, that much it will create the layers, and apart from that also will be save the length. And just very tiny bit we can just, I'm just taking forward my finger like diagonal forward. Why? Because I want to save the length and the top of that to create more layers. So thin section we just why we taking, because consistently it will be haircut can be flow down with something it is very clear and it neat look as well, and never look like so bulky and unevenness. So that's a regard we can just take to something like thin sections which can be make so uniform and clean neat look as well. So professionally it will look so great. So the entire thing switches can be changed as small steps. When we can just take forward something different, it becomes. So that can be makes massive results. End of the day, you can just see and different parts and different things to become in front of it, and exposures it will become. When we do too much after the styling tools and the hot productions, it will be something after done stylings. You may can see some difference on the haircuts and before and after. And the side portion we can just come just before add the elevations, we just giving to the one line basic. Now we just pick from the back and just stationary guide directly with 120 degree, and rest of the hair clear for our layers. So also I have a doubt with so many people are repeatedly asking which repeatedly, and you have doubts, please let me know in the comments below. Definitely I'll update for you for the clarifying all your doubts. And also I'm just everyone's to be asked, it will be same elevations, there is nothing on changing. The one thing how to be understand, the according to the client requirements we used to change lot of things. Yes, haircut means not only one thing you seeing in only one way. When you start to the on floor work, that it will be make something different. So I come to another side and the same stationary guideline I take from back, and rest of the hair creating layers, and it will be consistently will following the overall to the guidelines very time fine bit, and adding more layers for top of that. Why? Because to be bounciest things it become when we create the layers, and apart from saving the length which can be consistently flowing up to down with different parts. And multi-layers means everyone think about the length will be collapsed, but I can give ultimately tell you it's not going to be collapsed. Now its side parts are gone definition, and just take to the center crown box section. I'm just taking exactly, I'm picking from the center of the crown to the guideline, and rest of the hair converting to the layers, and this inside portion also exactly I'm picking from center up to the portions, little bit up to the O direction I'm giving, pushing back. Why? Because I want to see something different on the center portion to be compared to the sides, and also messy things it will be going to be add on it and change it on. See, slightly I'm just diagonal forward to my finger to be create more layers, and apart from the back length can be saved. So this is my major intentions, to be saving the length and also adding the layers. The both the things to be client also satisfied, it will make them to very much happy. And also we can use to get with the safer side to be do the haircuts, and also we have other options to be, they want to be something more reduce the length, you can just go through according to that, and a lot of things will be there for changes. So when we start to be chopping it very short on the haircuts, we don't have a left any options. End of the day client should not feel so bad in that cases. So that's a regard we just consistently will follow into the small sections and adding to the layers apart from the saving the length. That should be a major concern for everything. Now it come to the fringe portions. I'm just taking to the right to left with small section O direction. You can just see diagonal back, and just O directing the smile help up to that combing also explained it. Exactly half of the eyebrow I'm just taking to the front of the fringes, and rest of the hair just creating to the short to long fringes. So that is the small things can be changed entire haircut. So the haircut when will be changed, you can just see after styling, and you will be see lot of changes in the haircuts and movements and volume. It will become so good and sufficiently it will flow down with your layers completely. So my cut was completely done. I'm just messy look, I'm just showing to my clients to be what is the length carried and how it will be going to be carry forward your haircut. And also my client before finishing to the styling, she is very much excited to see that, and she was happy to be that haircut was happened whatever it is comes out. Now I'm just taking to the center profile and just very bit up to the hair. I'm giving to the forward layers. Why? Because she wants something front frames in the face. So that's a regards I can just give this very small section and just cutting to the front forward to the slicing techniques and just giving some forwarding layers. So after that we cross check completely clean and even, and same technique I'm following this previous guideline from that side. The rest of the edges slightly given to layer like a forward layers. Now it's completely cut, is going to be finished. I cross check and just a little bit of unevenness and just gathering it overall. So almost my cut was done. So before doing the blow dry, I'm showing my client complete hair how this looks, and I'm just giving to some messy blow dry to after dry the hair also how the outlook comes out on the face and hair. So that's the thing they're looking for. Now we'll just start back with something blow dry on top of that, and to give even to neat and clean finishing. So the blow dry techniques always used to be spiraled inside. Why? Because everyone expects something out clipped end of the day. So this is majorly helpful for such a stylings, and are also long lasting, also staying last more than any other styling technique. The back portion is getting finished, and this came to side portion. I completely finished into the crown portion, and side portion is got finished. And last more section is left, and this is going to finish. And before release the hair, I just need to be showing exactly styling portions is how it is going to fall in. And every haircut, it is very significant to be styling part to exactly with the just expose out of it the hair stylings and all how it becomes to the layer. This is a base potential after the too much after the styling parts. You can just see in the flowing down with very much niche after the layers. And this is every time evergreen. I used to like to be work something, it will so look like so glossy finishing and bounciness, the movements also will become awesome, and that you can just see the multiple flowing of changes after the haircut. This is the things each and every time I used to explain to you guys. So don't think about what kind of haircut it will be going to be given. It end finishing results can be used to talk about the overall the haircuts. So small changes can be give big massive changes for entire haircuts. So this is my major concern, and this is my true motivate each and every haircut to do every haircut for it. But after that, I'm adding to the texture, which can be made something clearly and neat finishing and flexible purpose. I'm just giving to the texture. After texture, I'm just giving to the end finishing. And I hope you all are enjoyed this video and also if you like the video, please hit the like button and do share with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more updates. And this is the final finishing. I'm just going to be giving another side, and the crown portion is separated overall, and just rest of the hand just create a layer. Center partition just exactly pick with the vertical section, and fringe part will just drop it down, and just rest of the hand just give to the texture. So now I'll come to the after. Finally, I'll fringes part and just give to the separately with that part also it will be texture. So without texture is nothing is finished the haircut. So this is completely end finishing after the haircut. I hope you all are liked the video, and if you have any doubts, and please comments below, definitely I'll clarify for you. And if you like the video, please hit the like button and do share with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. We'll be meet up to the next video. Until, take care and be safe.